Hey guys, this is Six, and today we'll be playing the adventure horror game called Song of Horror, which is developed by Protocol Games. Now, I haven't read a lot coming into it, as I wanted to come in with sort of fresh eyes, but I know that it's fixed cameras, and that some characters have permadeath, which is super interesting. One of the biggest ways monsters become less scary in these games is when you're repeatedly killed by them. You sort of become desensitized and you feel like the threat isn't really there. Now, raising the stakes and making it less frequent seems like a great way to maintain the tension. So, I'm really excited. Let's hop in. For my little Arula. I love the music blocks cliche. Honestly, it never gets old for me. Spooky, innocent. Oh, are those tentacles? Hold up. I think I've seen this before. I might cut that. Wow. I don't know what to take away from that. I love the loading screen thing as a treble clef. We're really going with the song theme. September 25th, 1998. So I think this is somewhere else. Oh, it's us. We kind of look like the captain from The Adventures of Tintin. My name is Daniel.
Home sweet home.
Home sweet home indeed. Let's have a look here. E. E to interact. You know what E stands for? Enterprising. We're going to hit E on every single thing. My old flashlight. It saved me more than once in the great outdoors. Oh, an outdoors man. Not me. Those bring back some really good memories. I personally haven't been outdoors in about 2 months. Vitamin D? Not like vitamin what day is it? Man, the toilet drain stinks. As usual. This has real bachelor pad vibes. Clean up after yourself, man. Treat yourself. What do you got here? Oh. I can't wait to see the next X-Files episode. Oh man, Mulder and Scully. Yeah, she was, I can't remember which one's Mulder, which one's Scully, but one of them was my first crushes. My videotape collection. I've got quite a few westerns and cop movies. Makes sense? I plan to spend my Sunday on this couch, listening to jazz. Oh, he's one of these. Excuse me? Sir? Have you heard of Jacob Collier? Excuse me? Hello? Right. Shit. I could have sworn I took out the trash. Yeah, this is... And the pizza box? This is a vision of me in the future. Not the greatest pizza I've had, but it hit the spot. Can't be picky. Damn. I close the curtains again. I'll end up killing this poor plant. Yeah, take care of yourself, take care of your plants. I should sell that old thing once and for all. Let's check out the kitchen. Some leftover coffee. Not my drug of choice on a Friday evening. Daniel! Please, there are children watching. Squeaky clean, and just like it should be. Well, you know, as long as you don't shit where you eat, at least the kitchen's clean. I'm not really hungry. Plus, I didn't get any groceries this week. Oh, this guy's a mess, dude. He's falling apart, but it's a nice place, as far as bachelor pads go. Ever onward. 7:15. It's a reasonable time to get home from work.
Oh, crikey, seriously?
Oh, is he Australian? Crocodile Dundee, mate. See what's going on here. Oh, Cutscene? Wow, that's
Hello?
production value.
Daniel, it's me, Etienne. Hey, we've got a bit of a major emergency going on here.
Oh, you're joking. Friday evening, and there's an emergency?
This is
Are these
serious
cuts
business.
necessary?
Sebastian Husher
What's
is
this
nowhere to be
angle?
found, and his manuscript should have been at the office by Tuesday. He won't answer his calls, and he hasn't shown up at his office at the university.
Are we being
vanished into
watched?
thin
Is that
air.
what it is?
Oh, don't screw with me, Etienne. Call him on Monday or send a courier for him. I just got in the door less than 5 minutes ago.
I'd go myself, but I've got to attend Albert's performance in half an hour. Plus, Husher's house is closer to your place than it is to mine.
Classic management.
Come on, man. The sooner you go, the sooner you get back home.
Wow.
You're going to owe me a big fat favor.
Whatever you want.
Very necessary zoom.
Write this down. 4 Abbott Thomas Road, in the old housing developments along Highway EB-15.
EB-15? Good God, that's out in the sticks. I plan to take a few days off after this.
Well, we'll talk about that once you find him. Oh, and if he gives you the manuscript, don't show it to anyone. And don't go selling it off to the highest bidder.
I'll
This
see
guy's
what
your
I can
assistant. Do you not trust
I'll
him?
ring you up when I get back.
Thanks, Dan. You're saving my skin.
I know, man. I know. Okay.
Again. Another Friday evening and I'm working as an errand boy.
Oh,
I suppose they're too important over at Wake Publishers to come looking for jolly old Husher themselves.
he's so bitter.
Shit. Even I should be too important for that. Though I mustn't overstretch my complaints.
Yeah, apparently
Rising
not.
from my lot as a drunkard and financial ruin to that of an errand boy is actually quite an
Oh,
improvement.
very natural exposition.
If only things had gone a bit better for the company. Or I'd got on the wagon a bit sooner. Damn, Sophie did the right thing when she divorced me. I would have divorced myself in her place.
Self-esteem's at rock bottom. We're ready to risk it all.
Lawyer, the bloody alcoholic. Chin up, you. That is Daniel Neuer, the bloody ex-alcoholic, after all.
That's the
Wake
spirit?
Publishers employee by day, Wake Publishers screwed over lackey by evening. Even Friday evenings. But if I could find Husher, I have a feeling my status at the company would rise quite a bit. After all, he is the publishing firm's biggest star. Let's cross our fingers and hope he's home.
It's not surprising this guy watches westerns and detective movies, right? He really likes monologuing. The Husher Mansion is a large 19th century colonial house property of Sebastian P. Husher, acclaimed professor and historical fiction author. Light is your best friend, noise your worst enemy. Sorry, I lied the sentence there. Looks pretty well camped. Look at that. Beautiful archway. A Friday, like any other. Yeah, he always gets put up to this shit. Haunted mansions. It's a wonder he still works there. A tricycle. I didn't know Husher had kids. Wow, a man can't even ride a tricycle in his own backyard without judgment. We all have hobbies. Why take the side door when I can take the main one right there? Okay, Daniel. You have a point. Okay, let's knock, I guess. Or let's just let ourselves in.
Hello? Is that music? I'd better take a look.
Really? Okay, so each character has their own light source. To turn it on and off, press F. Once it's on, you can choose the direction with your mouse, allowing you to illuminate specific areas. It doesn't run out. Sick. But isn't it a little bit strange that he would bring
Someone playing a music box?
a torch when he's looking to go to someone's house? Is this normal? Don't mind me, Husher. They look like travel guides. I'm just gonna nose my way around your house. See what's in here. Oh my god, I hate curtains. Maybe I can hide in here. No. I'm much better since I stopped drinking. Maybe I could ask Sophie out. Focus, Daniel. Yeah, keep it in your pants, you've got a job to do. Sophie can wait. Wake Publishing. I wonder if that's a reference to Alan Wake. That's a lot of clothes. Is there anyone home? Those are some nice clothes as well. Those paintings are depressing. I had never put them up in my place. I don't know if we'd pick your place as the standard which homes should aspire to. Husher is in a lot of these framed pictures. The rest must be family, I guess. This is a nice place. Obviously very successful as far as historical fiction. I know a professor's salary wouldn't cover this. That's weird. What are all those suitcases doing here? I mean, he was getting ready to leave. The door was open. I think we know where this is going. Especially with that Lovecraftian beast in the music box. Nice record player. Looks vintage. Probably just because it's a record player, they all do. What a beauty. Must sound like an angel. Not how I'd describe a piano. Sounding like an angel? What do we... That didn't sound like an it. I think it needs tuning. It's been ages since I heard someone play. You just mashed like 5 keys, how do you know? Oh, I like that up there. The sound of silence. I just pointed to it on my screen, you can't see my hand. So I guess, what is it? Hello Darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Very appropriate. This plant is barely alive, if at all. Oops. When was the last time they watered it? Daniel, I've seen your plants. Let's refrain from judging. Beautiful. Ah yes, the symbol of American freedom. Not the alcohol, I meant the bird, but this works too. That deer's head is almost as big as I am. That's what she said. Wait, no, that makes... Don't worry. Wait, did I... Okay, wait, I'm just gonna double check that I see everything in these rooms. With so many people in the house, it's no wonder no one ever answered Etienne's calls. Is he being sarcastic? Or are there just a lot of people in the picture? I don't quite... Yeah, I think we've covered everything over here. A chessboard really suits the highbrow feel of this house. I don't know, man. Some of the people I've been playing chess against online, don't know if highbrow is how I would describe them. Oh, what's this? All of these books were written by Husher. They must be first editions. History fiction. Fun to read, although I prefer the newspaper. You're a fun guy, aren't you, Daniel? A camera, or rather, a fake camera. Weird thing to have you on your shelf. A respectable amount of books. I wonder who this is. If I break that, my grandsons will finish paying it off. Yeah, globes are absurdly expensive, but they are kind of beautiful. I actually went to the Globe Museum in Vienna, which sounds like the most boring thing in the world, but if you're me, mostly noir and police thrillers. Now these I like. That explains his car monologue. Grammar and reference books. I guess these come in handy when Husher is writing. Books, books, and more books. Japanese swords. Anything from that country is popular now thanks to those stupid I did not come here to be personally attacked. Those stupid cartoons. Colour me triggered. called anime, Mom. And then my Anyway. It looks like this drawer is jammed shut. Can I pry it open? Get my fingers in there? Man, this guy's even messier than I am. Okay, that's entirely... Daniel, I've seen your place. You can't fool me. This? Okay, we should track down that music box. After Daniel's put his grubby mitts on literally everything in the house.
There's something on that doorknob.
It's a letter. You found an examinable item. Inspect it to gain information by pressing E. To examine the backside, use your mouse. Okay. Dear Sebastian, how are you? To be completely honest, I must admit that we are all impatiently awaiting your latest work. My dear friend, I must ask a favor of you. This is really hard to read. Oh, enclosed with this letter, you will find one of the latest items we have purchased at the store. An ornate music box with fascinating engravings. The craftsmanship is astonishing, but something else has caught my eye, or perhaps I should say ear. The melody, Sebastian, it's peculiar. You have to listen for yourself. I've never heard the song before, and my attempts at finding the score, or the name, or composer, have failed. I cannot, for the life of me, get that melody out of my head. The Song of Horror. So I think... I mean, it's going tonic, dominant. Yeah, I don't think there's anything super remarkable about the melody or its composition, but we'll see. Let's have a look at this candle. This candelabra? How do I... Just if I go a little bit... Okay, wait, let's approach this problem from a different angle. There we go. The table is set, but covered in dust. Where is everybody? Man, I love these mystery things. What are those? Not like... Are they like coats of arms, or... Man, that mirror's dirty. Books and plates in the same cabinet? Not much order there. You're so judgmental, Daniel. Just let the guy have his place. Oh, he's clearly been kidnapped.
What the? How can there be a door there?
I don't want to go in that door. The music box is going to be there. Let's look at literally everything else first. There's a classical music album on the record player. And you got your diving helmet. Honestly, with all the stuff scattered around, it's like one of the Scooby-Doo villain costume museums. Oh, you have this weird, like, African dolls, Chinese lions, a violin. Oh, samurai outfit. Looks a Thai mask, a Chinese dragon mask, an African mask again. Yeah, colonial sounds about right. Oh, but these skulls. Wow, this guy likes to hunt. Sophie would have a fit if she saw this. Ah, Sophie is the wholesome animal lover. There's stuff lying all over the place. It reminds me of my college dorm. If your college dorm looks anything like this, I don't know what to say. Mine just had bottles lining the windows. Just a done thing. I really don't want to go down those stairs. I really don't.
I'd hardly taken a step forward when I heard the door close behind me. When I turned around, the door wasn't there anymore, and all that was left of it was a strange shadow on the wall.
It looks like blood.
I searched. I despaired. and I screamed until my throat began to burn. The candles started to run out, as did the batteries in my torch.
I thought you
From
had
within
unlimited
the most
light.
suffocating darkness, the hours went by until turning into days, and I began to fall in and out of a restless sleep.
Oh my
I would
god.
hear voices, sometimes right next to me, other times a few yards away.
This really went from 0 to
It
100.
seemed like they were coming from the other side of the wall.
Probably.
Desperate cries,
Oh fuck.
howling in horror, and sometimes, the worst of all, a vast, oppressive silence would fall, seeming to emanate from everywhere and nowhere all at once.
The sound
There
of
was nobody
silence.
there, just hallucinations, nightmares, black nothingness, and the song from that music box. Trapped in this impossible place, I wondered if I was going to die there.
Oh my god. Sorry, I'm trying not to inject too much commentary into the cutscenes.
Etienne, do you have any news on Daniel yet?
Oh, Sophie. No. We've been calling him at home all day, but there's no response. Do you know if he's got a mobile phone?
No, I don't think so, and if he does, he doesn't tend to keep it on him.
Oh, man. I think I should pass by the Husher place when I leave, just to see if they know anything.
Husher the writer? Your client?
Yeah, I sent Daniel over there on Friday, and I haven't heard from him since.
What's the address? I'm going to stop by Daniel's place, and if I don't find him, I can go around and ask about him.
The house on the outskirts of town, on Highway EB-15. Number 4, Abbott Thomas Road. It's a big house.
Okay, I'm headed over. Call me if you find him.
Of course. Same to you.
How many victims is this house going to take? 3 days. So you can survive... How long is it that you can survive without water? Like a week? Oh, okay, now we're playing Sophie, which I think is his ex-girlfriend. Sorry, ex-wife. Life has put Sophie to the test many times, but she always pulls through. It was thanks to this resilience that she summoned the strength to put an end to her failing marriage with Daniel. Sophie, who runs a well-known art gallery, is now enjoying the ever-elusive prosperity she had always longed for. She has stats? That's so sick. She's a speedy gal, stealth, strength, still pretty hench, serenity. Oh, so there's going to be a sort of panic thing. Whenever I light one, everything around me feels safer and more peaceful. What does this mean? So this is an episodic series. I'll call the first video here because it's getting a little long, but I've had a lot of fun so far. All of the exploring and the flavor text and the monsters crawling out of oppressive abysses and people screaming in the walls. It's a ton of fun. I can't wait to see where it goes next. So thanks a lot if anyone actually got this far, and might see you next time.